When you add your credit card to Apple Pay, your phone doesn't just store it like any regular app would. Instead, it locks your card information inside a special chip called the secure element, a mini vault completely isolated from the rest of the system. And when you pay, it doesn't use your real card number. Instead, it uses a device account number or DAN, keeping your actual card details hidden. Google Pay, on the other hand, takes a slightly different path. When you add your card, the information is stored securely on Google's cloud servers, encrypted and protected. Each time you make a payment, Google generates a payment token instead of exposing your real card number. In this video, we'll dive deep into how Apple Pay and Google Pay work under the hood, exploring their architectures, security models, real-world applications, the trade-offs between them, and where the future of digital payments is heading. Let's get started. Both Apple Pay and Google Pay are built for speed, security, and convenience. But the way they handle your card behind the scenes is very different. Let's start with Apple Pay's flow and see why it's considered one of the most secure models out there. In the Apple Pay model, when you first add your card for the very first time, during setup, not during payment, Apple must authenticate the card directly with the issuing bank or the card network like Visa or MasterCard, because Apple follows a model called on-device tokenization. At that time, your real card number is encrypted and sent. So the bank checks, is this card real? Is this card allowed for tokenized payments? And once verified, the bank or the card network issues a device account number or DAN, which Apple securely stores in the device's secure element. After that setup, for all future payments, your real card number is never sent again. Only the DAN, the tokenized version, is used during transactions. Because Apple Pay is designed to work even without the internet. For example, tap to pay offline. So the device must have everything needed locally. In short, only once real card goes to the bank at setup. After that, payments happen through a secure proxy DAN, not your real card number. So when you buy something, only the DAN gets shared with the e-commerce server and the bank, never your real card number. So even if someone hacks the e-commerce server, they'll just get the DAN, which is useless without your phone. Now let's see how Google Pay takes a complete different approach to solving the same problem. When you add your card to Google Pay, your credit card information is sent to Google's secure servers, encrypted. Google communicates with your bank or the card network like Visa or MasterCard to verify your card. After verification, Google generates a payment token, also called a virtual account number, linked to your card, but stored in the cloud, not the device. So now, instead of your real card, this token is used during payments. And when you make a payment, your phone requests a fresh payment token from Google servers. This payment token is sent to the e-commerce server. The e-commerce server forwards it to the bank. The bank then matches the payment token to your real account behind the scenes and approves the transaction. Your real card number never gets exposed to the merchant or the e-commerce server. Only the temporary token travels. And because Google Pay uses a cloud tokenization model, Google stores your real card info securely in the cloud. At the time of payment, Google dynamically generates payment tokens and manages bank communications server-side, behind the scenes, not from the device. That means your device stays lightweight. It just asks Google server for a fresh token when needed. Because Google Pay assumes you are online most of the time, it's more optimized for cloud-connected experiences. So, which one is faster? Apple Pay tends to be quicker at checkout. Everything it needs is already inside the device. Google Pay might need a quick check-in with the cloud, though usually in milliseconds. So if you are offline or in low signal area, Apple Pay clearly has the advantage. Both are highly secure, but Apple Pay edges out slightly because your sensitive data almost never leaves your device. But Google Pay wins on flexibility, letting you pay from almost anywhere on almost any device. Speed and security are important, but there is more to the story. Both systems come with real-world trade-offs you should know. Apple Pay's design is incredibly secure, but it's tightly tied to your device. Lose your phone and you'll need to go through full re-verification to set it up again. Google Pay's model leans heavily on cloud security, which means Google has to defend massive server infrastructures against cyber threats every second, every day. But looking ahead, we'll likely see hybrid models emerging. Imagine a system where your sensitive data stays locked on your device, but you can still prove it's valid across multiple services without ever revealing the actual data. Technologies like zero-knowledge proofs are making that possible, paving the way for a system that's as secure as Apple Pay but as flexible as Google Pay, without needing to blindly trust any central authority. And that is the future of digital payments. Which model do you prefer? Rock-solid privacy or cross-device flexibility? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around because we have got a lot more tech explained simply and clearly coming up. See you in the next one.